What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Jason, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, subscribe and don't forget to like and comment on this video and my recent videos. Okay, boom. So this is kind of a struggle meal, y'all, because I only had a few pieces of chicken left. I know it looks like a lot, but it's not, because those are the small ones. And all of my seasonings is like non-existent. Like, I'm running out of seasonings, so I used what the hell I had in my cabinet, and that's what you see here is what it consists of. Okay, it was like 4 or 5 basic ass seasonings, but hey, I do my thing every time. Okay, so it tastes delicious per usual. It just wasn't what it usually could have gave. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, so I did go ahead and add a little bit of oil afterwards, because I forgot to add the oil before I added the seasonings. But I did go ahead and add a little bit of vegetable oil to the chicken afterwards, after I rubbed everything in. And then I started on my sweet potatoes. I am having some sweet potatoes today with some, honey hot chicken, sweet potatoes, green beans, and one more thing. What else is it? Oh, mac and cheese. Okay, man. So I'm just cutting my sweet potato. I use just 1/2 of a sweet potato because these potatoes were kind of big, so I just use 1/2 of those. Okay. And then I cut it into fairly small pieces after I took off the skin. Then you gotta clean up as you go, y'all. Y'all can't have, I don't like a messy kitchen. You gotta clean up as you go. It just makes life so much easier, I promise. Then I went ahead and dropped them in my boiling water. Like I said, I made a little pot. I only did like half a sweet potato. They're big. I made a little pot and still had some left over. So those are my macaroni noodles just boiling. Cover those up, let them do what they do. Now for the cheese. This isn't how I usually make my mac and cheese, y'all. Like I said, this was a struggle meal, okay? It's time to go grocery shopping again. So I just worked with what I had. I had a 1/2 block of sharp cheddar and a 1/2 block of Colby Jack cheese. So I cut them up, and I had to make a stovetop mac and cheese because I feel like you can't make You can't make baked mac and cheese without the shredded cheese to go on top. And I didn't have no shredded cheese to go on top. Okay, so that's not what I used. Again, bear with me with my seasonings, y'all, because I did not have a lot of seasonings. So I used the Asian salt and spice seasoning, some chili powder, and I think some black pepper, and that's it. Okay, then I went ahead and I added my cheese, gave that a good mix around. I did end up adding a little bit of milk, just a splash, not too much. And I wanted to make sure I mixed it around really good. I kind of mixed it until I seen the cheese starting to melt. And I had this on like medium low. Then I covered that back up and I let it do what it do. After my yams were done, I added some butter, cinnamon, white sugar, brown sugar, and vanilla extract. And y'all see me do that right now. Like I said, this is a small batch, so I didn't use a lot of sugar or butter or cinnamon. I didn't use too much of anything because this was a small batch of potatoes, but they came out so freaking good. Okay, so freaking good. Can't forget the cinnamon. Gotta go with the cinnamon. Vanilla extract, save the best for last. I just started putting vanilla extract in my sweet potatoes, y'all. I usually don't do that, but it actually tastes really good, so I might have to start incorporating that. I don't know. After I mixed that around, I just covered it, put it to the side, let it do what it do. This is the mac and cheese, y'all. Listen to this. I know y'all heard that cheese pull. I know y'all heard that. That's how mac and cheese is supposed to sound, okay? Even when I ain't got a lot to work with, one thing I'm going to do is make it work with what I got, okay? Then I have a bag of cut green beans. Again, y'all, that salt and spice, that Asian salt and spice seasoning that my mama gave me has been going on every motherfucking thing for the last couple days, okay? Everything. So I added that, a little bit of black pepper, and I think I ended up adding a little bit of Larry's seasoning salt at the end, but I didn't show that. And now here's my honey hot sauce. Oh, I'm lying. I didn't have honey, y'all. I did not have no damn honey, okay? So I'm using hot sauce, butter, and brown sugar to make it a little sweet. And this is also not the hot sauce that I usually use. I usually use Buffalo Wild Wings hot sauce. But this hot sauce is actually pretty good too. It's my first time using it. It's Berman. It's from Aldi's. It's my first time and it did not disappoint me. So I'm not even mad at it. And of course I had to dip my finger in it and taste it. Okay, but my hands are clean. Don't worry about that. Worry about your mama. And then after I did air fry my wings And then after they were done, I put them in the sauce. This isn't usually how I do my wings, but this is just how I did it last night, okay? So I put them in the sauce. I gave them a good mix around. I tossed them a little bit until I felt like they got coated enough, and then I ended up sitting them to the side and just letting them simmer for a little bit, for like 15-20 minutes, until my man got off work. And those motherfucking wings right here, y'all, chef's fucking kiss, okay? Look at this. Come on now, y'all. I did my thing.